Hello guys, welcome back to the news. This is unbelievable. The Nigerian general who confessed to stealing for the ex-army chief, Buratai, has been sentenced to 7 years in prison and is being made to pay back over 2.1 million US dollars. That's about 1.65 billion naira. Where we have the former group MD and the executive vice chairman of the Nigerian Army Properties Limited, Major General Umar Mohammed Mazu, who was court-martialed for fraud and found guilty of stealing over 430,000 US dollars and has been sentenced to 7 years in prison. The special court-martial set up by the Nigerian Army also ordered Major General Mohammed to pay back the sum of 202,178 US dollars and 1.65 billion naira to the Army Properties and the NAPL. The special court-martial earlier found Mohammed guilty of 14 out of 18 counts brought against him, which are all contrary to service laws. The charge included stealing, forgery, conspiracy, theft, and unauthorized diversion of army property, among others, and they are all subject to service discipline. Among the checks was the collection of the sum of 1,450,000 paid to the shipping companies for the use of the Nigerian Army jetty located at number 6 Marina, Victoria Island, Lagos. This same Major General Mohammed was also found guilty for the theft of $430,800 being monies paid into the Nigerian Army domiciliary account at Unity Bank, Abuja, for the use of the Nigerian Army jetty Marina 6, Lagos. Furthermore, this same Major General Mohammed was found guilty of withdrawing and confiscating the sum of 74 million out of the 75 million paid for a property belonging to the Nigerian Army at Ikoyi, Lagos. He was, however, found not guilty on the allegations that he sold army property worth about 200 million in Lagos, as well as he stole the sum of 750 million out of the 2.5 billion secured from banks, as well as contributions for subscribers for army housing estate in the Asokoro, Abuja. He was also not found guilty of the charges related to the forging of a deed of agreement document pursuant to confiscating another army property in Lagos. You see, my country people, this Major General Mohammed case no be today e start. E don tey wey we don dey hear this matter. E don tey well. And back then, Mohammed had opened up a can of worms as the senior military officer narrated how the former chief of army staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, had allowed the sale of houses by the Nigerian Army Property Limited to politicians and very important personalities at a ridiculous 75% discount. And Mohammed is a former ally of Buratai, who spent 5 years and 5 months in office. It was learnt that he revealed this during cross-examination when that the allocation of the houses to civilians followed a directive from Buratai. We later learnt from top sources inside at the court-martial that the embattled Major General further revealed that the VIPs and politicians were relations and friends to the then First Lady Aisha Buhari, who were used as beneficiaries to receive the houses on her behalf as gifts from General Buratai. It was also reported that the Nigerian army prevented journalists from covering the trial of Major General Mohammed, despite claiming that it was an open trial. It was later reported how it was exposed, it was exposed how the Nigerian army secretly detained Mohammed after exposing how he laundered funds for Buratai. So everything is tied to Buratai. This was despite claims made by the Nigerian Army headquarters through the Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, the Director of Army Public Relations, that the trial was held in the open and not shrouded in secrecy. Meanwhile, based on the account of one of the top lawyers at the court-martial, it was revealed that during the previous court-martial sitting that took place recently, Major General A.A. Adosope, a former group managing director of the Nigerian Army Properties Limited, who spoke as a witness of the Nigerian Army, testified that he spent only 41 days as the GMD of the NAPL. And according to Mohammed, on March 19, Buratai directed one Lieutenant Christie to make payments for the house that was allocated to the VVIPs and politicians. So, my country people, everything is tied to this Buratai. And a senior military source had added that from investigations, the VVIPs and the politicians are family and friends of Aisha Buhari, who were used as beneficiaries to receive the houses on her behalf as a gift from General Buratai. So, the newspaper had also reported that Major General Mohammed, until his arrest and secret detention in the past year, was in charge of the NAPL. Sources had reported that Mohammed has been punished at the behest of Buratai, with whom he was involved in these illegalities and shady dealings, carried out on the orders of the former army chief while he was in office. And then people ask questions. Where is Buratai? Why is he not paying for all these crimes? When this man did all this according to his order, he gave the order and he did all this under Buratai, why is he left to pay for the crimes that two people committed? Where is Buratai? Is he only 7 years? And yet Buratai walks free. It seems that crimes pay in Nigeria while integrity destroys. You see, while Nigeria will never develop, he stole for the ex-army chief but ended up being sentenced. While Buratai is walking freely. Nigeria, my country. So, my country people, these are reactions from Nigerians. So, I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.